Hey guys, good morning. I'm Rebecca. Today for our morning yoga, we're going to do a little bit of a goddess. It's kind of like a Tai Chi warm up. So that will be different and cool. And we're going to be doing more core and end with a big back bend, the wheel pose, working towards that, opening our front body. So make sure you have some water to stay cool and turn on whatever music. And we'll meet standing on the mat, tuning into our posture. So, lifting our toes. Sorry, you can't really see that here. Let's see. And you're feeling your arch engage, and then slowly lower down, big toe, second toe, third, kind of rolling onto the outer edge of your feet. And lifting again. And then the opposite, pinky, fourth, third. So you're feeling your arch engage, and that engages, there's a neural pathway up to your core. Bringing your hands alongside you. Inhale, lift up. Taking a little back bend. And exhale. We're going to dive down into a forward fold. Whoops, sorry. So you're just bending your knees as much as you need. And quieting the mind. Maybe clasping your elbows, or you can leave your arms hanging like vines. Rocking through your hips, side to side. Yeah. Inhaling like you're in a rainforest. Clean, fresh air, absorbing a moment, and then exhaling, detoxifying. So any tensions, mental blockages, you release with the exhale. And just thinking about something you're grateful for. It's good to have a gratitude practice. Stephen King does every day. So bending your knees, we're going to bring our right hand to center, bending that right leg and opening. And exhale, come down, setting up, open. So you're all stacked up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, open. Exhale, come down. Inhale, open. Exhale, come down. This time, maybe tucking your arm in a bind. Bending that right leg a little more, gazing up over your shoulder. Exhale, come down. Open. Tuck. And coming down. Good. So we're going to move out our feet so that we're in a wide-legged stance and set up into a sumo or goddess pose. You can touch your core here to just make sure you're tucked in through your tailbone. Good. So inhale, sweeping, and exhale, pushing. So let's see, your top arms, front arm's gonna go overhead as your back arm comes down. Exhale, push. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, pushing, straightening that back leg. Inhale. Exhale, squeezing your glute. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one more. Exhale. Coming back to center, we're gonna sweep. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Sweeping up any debris. And shining bright. So this time, we're going to sweep and turn, sweep and turn, sweep and turn, sweep and turn. Coming back, let's bring that right elbow in, stretching. So your spine's at 45. Come back and looking the other way. Lift up. And lower. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Let's heel toe in. And if you want to grab water, turning to the top of your mat. Exhale, swan dive down. Coming into a tabletop pose. And inhaling and concentrating on your upper body, cat. And exhaling, connecting with your lower body, cow. So just a different way to look at it. Warming up the front. And then warming up the back. So starting from cow, how about this time warming up the back and exhale, releasing the front. Tucking that tailbone under. So just coming on your toes if you weren't, and pushing back, stretching your feet. Coming back to table, lifting your right leg, and exhale, crossing it over. Stretching your ankle, butt. Put your left leg across. Good. Coming back. Resting on tabletop a minute. Catching your breath. Sorry, I'm getting a little hot here. Okay. So inhale, lifting your left arm, right leg, and exhale, turning out. So now it's wide. Inhale, exhale. If you need to tap down, you can. Good. So moving on to the right, lifting, and exhale, opening. And let's sit back in child's pose. Good work. So curling your toes, pushing back or folding like a book, and down dog. Bending your knees, and then sinking your heels. Bend, flat back, and then flat legs. Stretching the centers of your muscles, not the attachments. So bending your knees, we're gonna bring our right leg forward, taking a twist, lowering down, turning your back foot as you open into warrior two, and reverse warrior. Warrior two. Bring your back arm down and up, crescent, and exhale, lowering down. Step back, take your vinyasa here, or we'll just meet in down dog. Crouching dog. Step your left leg up. Open. Close. Turn your back foot. Open. Fall back. And crescent. Flow down. And take a vinyasa here, or meet in down dog. So meeting at the top of the mat, however you want. You could do crouching jump, or just pitter patter up. And inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, lower down, resting. Inhale, we're going to sit back into chair pose. And exhale, stepping your left foot back, warrior one. And opening, warrior two. Reaching, arm comes down. And back arm comes down and up. Extended, just in your back foot. And then your bottom arm comes to meet the top, like you're squeezing through a tube. You could always point your fingers to, straightening, and then turning towards that front leg. Arms come wide. If you wanted to push off, you could do warrior three here, or just stay here. And we'll bring our front leg, back leg down and lower down. Lift halfway and lower. Lift up in a chair. Step back your right leg. Open to the side, warrior two. Push back, forward, and down, extended. Activating your back leg. Bottom arm comes up. And turning down, turning your back foot and then lifting off, trying to straighten up. So you're stabilizing and then opening, awakening. And then bringing your back foot to meet and exhale. Tadasana, good work. And you'll lift up and exhale, let's lower down. Grabbing our big toes and drawing down, tucking our chin. Just taking a restorative moment. So moving into balance, we're gonna step back up into extended side angle. First getting a strong base, so heel to arch, lowering down to the side from our torso, lining up with our thigh. You could try bringing your arm down more this time. And then with ease, your top arm floats overhead. So turning and looking down, bringing your grounded hand to rest on your knee now. If it wasn't, we're gonna push off and grab our ankle, but our leg's gonna be out to the side, bent. So straightening the standing leg, clasping the ankle. You can stay here trying to straighten out, gazing down, or the next stage would be extending your arm, pushing your hips back while you reach from your pinky. for flower pose. Sorry, this is in the way. There's new yoga poses made every day. This is a cool one. And done before. So kind of like dancer, but your legs out to the side, so working in your hips. You can touch down for a minute, but we are going to do dancer. Speaking of, so if your leg was still out to the side, turning down, and then pushing, getting a little back bend now versus the straight back. And you might bring your outreached arm back behind your back to get a tricep stretch, but your gaze is still lifted. Good. Lowering down, opening. And coming back to standing. So let's set up for side angle on the other side. So just lining up with your leg, dropping your bottom arm. Might be outside too, to line up. Then your top arm with ease. Good. And then turning your gaze. Pushing off the back foot. And then your arm comes overhead. And if you want to touch down before dancer, bowing down. And then if you want that tricep stretch, good, lowering down. Bringing our feet together. And if you want to lift up, good. Bringing our feet apart, lower down, coming all the way down, good. So just doing a little bit of core work here. So you can stay on your elbows here, option, and then your legs are lifted, parallel. Then doing toe taps. Or lowering down a little more and keeping your hands hovering. Lowering down to your arms to a T. We're going to bring our legs to the side. If you wanted to straighten your legs, that would be more challenging. Inhale, exhale. Or keeping it straight the whole time. Working on our lower abs. So coming back, these are called leg drops. So touching your toes, lifting up, drop, lift, drop, lift. Inhale, exhale. So the challenging part would be lifting more. Or you could just keep your legs straight. Good. And we're gonna bring our knees to our chest. Good job. Just doing a little more core bicycling for 1 minute. Exhale, push with your foot. Inhale, turn, exhale, push. Change you which side you're leading with your inhale with. Breathing through your nose if you can. Lengthening your legs, good. And we're gonna lower down. Bringing our knees in towards opening our hips. For a happy baby, you can start here, just clasping your ankles, and then just working, rocking. Maybe your hands slide up to the outer edges of your feet, keeping your shoulder blades down, keeping your sacrum down. Maybe wrapping your arm around, keep your legs in for more of a hip opener. And then extending your legs for a leg stretch. Good. So we're turning on our side. And we're either setting up for pigeon or this is modified another way to do this hip opener, just setting up 90-90, pressing down with your adductors, inhaling and then turning towards the long edge of the mat, trying to bring both of your forearms down while keeping your knee and foot connected to the ground, and you're getting that stretch through your IT band or your hip abductors. So I don't know, maybe you're ready to deepen. So you would bring your closest knee in more and then turn your hips towards the front. So you're kind of just rolling into, settling into pigeon. Lowering down more and more. Good. So let's do the other side, starting with 90-90. Side's tight. And then you're turning, going down. So you gotta flex your IT band on your top leg to position yourself, and then stretching your bottom leg. So you're strengthening and stretching. And then if you're moving into pigeon, turning your hips so that they face the front, adjusting your knee. And then you want your knee and toe down. Good. So this is half lotus. Option to just keep your foot right at the crease of your knee. That might be enough. Or you could sit cross-legged with your mat. Inhaling, and we're gonna lower down towards our top knee. And walking your hands behind us. Stretching your throat. Finding equanimity here. Calmness in the face of increased energy. So switching it out. So tucking it either in that crease or here. Lowering down. Doing our back bend. Good. So let's lower down to our backs. lift up in bridge pose. Exhale, lower down. This time with the shoulder opener. Lifting, tucking our shoulders in. Pressing through the outer edges of our hands. Lifting a little more. Exhale, lower down. So if you're working on wheel, you're bringing your hands outside of your ears. So first you would lift onto the top of your head, but using your arm strength, not putting too much pressure. And then lifting, trying to straighten your arms. Or you can just lift up in the other bridge again. Bringing your right leg in, crossing over. Helping your left leg across. Closing your eyes. And we're going to rest in Shavasana a moment. Turn on your side. You can stay there, but if you need to go, the day awaits. Bring your hands right center. Namaste. Thank you. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great rest of your day.